I'll be talking about extensor retinaculum and 6 compartments in the extensor retinaculum and the structures which are passing through them. So if we start off, we can see the radial bone and the ulnar bone here. Radial being on the lateral side and ulnar being on the medial side. So the compartments are numbered 1 to 6 from lateral to medial. So before talking about extensor retinaculum, I would like to talk about anatomical snuff box. If you can see, the anatomical snuff box is made up of 3 main tendons, that is extensor pollicis longus, extensor pollicis brevis, abductor pollicis longus. So that is 3 muscles that are forming the boundaries of anatomical snuff box, the medial and the lateral boundaries. Extensor pollicis longus being the medial boundary and extensor pollicis brevis and abductor pollicis longus being the lateral boundary. These muscles are what are going to appear in few of the compartments in extensor retinaculum. Now if you see by logic, coming from the lateral side, extensor pollicis brevis and abductor pollicis longus should be taking up the first compartment coming from the lateral end, that is from the radial bone side. So the first compartment will obviously be extensor pollicis brevis and abductor pollicis longus. So since there are 3 muscles and first 2 have already gone into the first compartment, extensor pollicis longus will come into the third compartment. You just have to remember 3 in it. So the extensor pollicis longus will come into the third compartment of the 3 muscles. Now, so like I said, the first compartment is abductor pollicis longus and extensor pollicis brevis, and the third compartment, since there are 3 tendons forming the anatomical snuff box, so the third one is extensor pollicis longus. Now let's start off with the last compartment, that is the 6th compartment near ulna. So by logic, extensor carpi ulnaris should be the tendon that is passing in the last compartment. So we give extensor carpi ulnaris in the last compartment. If extensor carpi ulnaris is coming in the 6th compartment, when you come to the complete end, that is on the lateralmost end, so we should be coming across extensor carpi radialis, and the next best compartment that is left for extensor carpi radialis is in the second compartment. Now extensor carpi radialis longus and extensor carpi radialis brevis, these are the 2 tendons that come in the second compartment. So we are done with the first, second and the third. In the fourth compartment we have 4 contents, being extensor digitorum. We know that extensor digitorum has 4 tendon endings that end in the 2, 3, 4 and 5. So extensor digitorum, extensor indicis, anterior interosseous artery, posterior interosseous nerve. These are the 4 contents. By logic, extensor digitorum, if it came in the 4th, extensor digiti minimi, that supplies the last digit, should come in the 5th. So
in summary, we start by talking about the boundaries of anatomical snuff box. Start from the lateral, so the first unit, abductor pollicis longus and extensor pollicis brevis coming in the first compartment, and extensor pollicis longus comes in the third compartment, since these are the 3 tendons that form the anatomical snuff box. This is by mnemonic. So start with the 6th one, extensor carpi ulnaris. So best opposite compartment that we can attribute extensor carpi radialis longus and extensor carpi radialis brevis. So we are done with 1, 2 and 6. So fourth compartment has 4 contents, that is extensor digitorum, extensor indicis, anterior interosseous artery and posterior interosseous nerve. So if extensor digitorum came in the 4th one, extensor digiti minimi comes in the 5th one.
I hope this makes sense, and it's actually easier to learn extensor retinaculum than we think it is. So I hope this helps.